Hello everybody and welcome. We're in Flight Simulator 2024 and we're checking out Miltech's C-17 Globemaster III. Now there are some things I really like about this aircraft, but there are also some things I really don't like. I think it's kind of an eyesore, but you have to be really paying attention and you have to be nitpicky like me, because I can be a little bit nitpicky when it comes to these military aircraft. Since I've flown on one of these, this thing is the first thing I'm looking at. I love the C-17. I have flown on many of them, and it's just a gorgeous aircraft, and it's very sophisticated. We are right now outside the aircraft, so let's go ahead and walk around it a little bit. It's definitely nice. It's very well, like, detail wise it's done. There's not a lot of liveries. We're right now at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. I'm actually I closely live to this place, so that's why I picked here. But there are no liveries that are a U.S. Air Force. There's just a Canadian and then the couple generics. But man, is this thing, the detail in the engines is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I just can't. The sim's a little bit still a little jumpy, but it's for me it's doable. I guess my tolerance is a little bit higher when it comes to certain things, but I mean, this thing's just beautiful. The sim is actually like downright just amazing. It's got some amazing detail. Once you get past all of the issues with it, it's really actually a really good sim. Now there will be fixes down the road. I almost guarantee you this thing, it's starting like 2020 did. It's going to be glitchy, it's going to be iffy, and then it's going to turn into an amazing sim and reliable. At the very least, it's utilizing all my cores, all threads. But anyways, we're here talking about the C-17 and walking around it. Absolutely amazing plane. Details great. Overall, Miltech has done a decent job. There are a few things I don't really like, but let's go ahead and get inside now. All right, we are inside. I still haven't figured out. I've been making some headway on figuring out the camera. And but my mouse is still, I'm like clicking down, trying to move my head around, but I can't. I have made headway on trying and narrowing things a little bit, but I will make another video on that if you're interested, if I can figure out the cameras. But until then, here we are. We're inside the cockpit, and you can remove the headsets right there. The detail in the cockpit is really good. I love it. I mean, it's downright amazing. You have your EFB right here for the plane. Obviously, there's no power because there's no power yet to the plane. But let's go ahead and kick on the battery. Battery's located up here. It's generally the same layout, almost like the Delta Simulations C-17. It's very similar, if not identical. All right, battery is on. Let's go ahead and kick on the APU. APU is kicking on. But yeah, this thing is there's more to this plane than Delta did itself. But I mean, Delta also was a freeware, and it's still, I will not say anything bad about Delta Simulations because their C-17 for 2020, absolutely amazing plane. They did a great job for a freeware plane. I applaud them to keep doing what they're doing. They're an amazing team. All right, so yeah, APU is starting up. Let's go ahead and come up here. We're going to also turn on our GPS, the IRUs. So I'll get a few stutters here and there, but it's not overly bad. Like I said, I have a pretty good tolerance. Let's go down here to position in it. GPS. That is where we're at. All right, so APU is active. Let's go ahead and kick on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the hydraulics. So I've already gotten the plane to start once, so I'm doing the exact same thing I did before. We're going to kick on one engine because well, you know what? I don't know. let's go down here actually first. So we can go down here to the lower bay. This will open up. Really, really cool little aspect there. Walk down the stairs. And now we're in the lower hangar. The cargo hold. I've sat in these seats before. These seats right here, along here, are very uncomfortable. Oh my god, they're so uncomfortable. I've also sat there. In a C-17, you can put modules in the center here that would also turn to seats for troop transports. But let's go over here. We actually can work the panels over here, which is freaking awesome. Now, it is very limited. Right now, we don't really have the full power of the plane on, so like the hydraulics and everything. So we can open up the bay here. That's one of my pet peeves. That will bug me. When the ramp opens and all of a sudden you see the ramp just instantly flip down real fast. No. If you guys want to make a plane right, make it right. The ramp does not just slam down like mock Jesus. So that is one of my issues with this plane. Next one, it's not really I guess a standard, but in the C-17 I was in when I went to Afghanistan and leaving Afghanistan, this American flag right here was never right there. It was always right here where all the troops can see it. The troops will walk in, they will sit down, and they basically are facing forward to the front of the plane, and they will see the American flag. Personally, it being back here is, in my opinion, not a good place. It's not where traditionally what I'm used to and what I've seen, it's not traditionally in the right location. Would I like to see that changed? Yes. For being a U.S. Army vet, that's my pet peeve. Now, I don't know if anyone else out there has the same pet peeve as I do on that, but let me know in the comment section below on what you think, if you're a U.S. military veteran, and if you agree with me or not. And so, yeah, that's just me griping right now. So right now, the hydraulics aren't really... We need to turn on one of the engines to have hydraulic power to do the doors and other things. So, but yeah, over here, you can actually mess with a bunch of things. Loadmaster light panel. I mean, there's the flood panel or panel floodlights, table light. I mean, I love this. I love that they actually modeled this all down here to work. Oxygen flow switches. I mean, they really did really well on this. Now, when you see this up here, when you're putting up here, this is going to the cockpit upstairs. Be careful when messing with when you're up in this area, because you're thinking, oh, these are buttons up here on this panel. No, you are messing with them up in the cockpit. Let's go ahead and arm that. Auto. And switch. All right, let's go ahead and go back upstairs. And we're back up here. Now, we have our APU and everything on. Let's go ahead and flip on our fuel valves. And then we can go ahead and start engine 1. There's engine 1 starting up. Now, another thing about this aircraft. Echo 19 did the audio on the C-17, and they've done a fan-freaking-tastic job. The audio is spot on to what I have experienced when being around this plane. It sounds amazing. So, all right. Oops, wrong button. I keep forgetting my cameras aren't working right. let's see if...
Stabilizer. Stabilize.
Oh, wrong way. I went the wrong way in that one. Just trying to make sure everything's starting up right. Oh, it helps if we do that. Hit the ignition. There we go. Switch that engine ignition. Almost forgot. Oh yeah, you hear that rumble behind there? Oh, I love it. Just ignore this plane right here. It's not supposed to be here. It's an Air Force base. Can't wait till we actually get hopefully the Wright-Patterson scene pack, or the pack for Flight Sim, will be ported over. Now, I don't like this. When the engine's up and running and ready to go, these do not auto-click off. So you have to do that yourself. I know in the Delta simulation C-17, it auto-shuts itself off once the engine has full ignition. Now, I don't know if that's actually a feature on the real C-17, but if it is, well, that's one thing that is lacking from Miltech as well. But I'm not 100% sure if that's a standard feature. You can hear that engine starting up. Man, this thing is... they've done a good job with this. Now, this screen here, from what I can tell, once you start taxiing, it actually will then change back to normal. Now, another feature I really like. So, there is a bailout alarm cover. So, bailout is basically, like the word says, bail out, get out. You got the bells. Love it. I love it. Such detail. All right, start engine 3. Now, this right here, like this lift right here, this has to go up. Now, to do lift that up, to lift that part of that tailgate up, come down here. AC power is off, cannot operate. All right, that's different. Ah. Forgot to turn on the gen. All right, there it is. So, like I said, this needs to go up with this. So usually they work in tangent with each other. That's how I've always seen them operate. When this goes down, this goes up. So this is the part right here. Ramp up, ramp down, cargo door. This also moves substantially slower. It's supposed to move a lot slower. It's this right here. The way the hatch operates is not realistic. All right, let me go ahead and go back up here and do engine 4. So when we do this, yeah, you saw how fast that just went up instantly, and then it's just done. And then the other part of the ramp does not come back down. Those need to work in tangent with each other, basically hand to hand. Now, then you have your trooper door. That also, I think that's, I personally think that's fine. I think it still moves too fast, but still. You have your engine covers. You have your aerial refueling door at the top, crew door, aerial refuelings at top. Right there it is. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. Yep. I honestly think, I don't know how fast that opens either, but that's just an idea. Gives you a good idea on how the plane operates. I really like this plane. It's C-17 is one of my favorites. Now we need just the C5 now. Need a C5. All All right, we can go ahead and shut that off. We can go ahead and turn off, if I can find the switch, the APU. APU shutting down. Gens are on. APU generators off. All right, I think we're good to taxi. All right, yeah, I think we're good to go. Can't really think of anything else that is critical. Fire detectors. I guess those are all supposed to be on. Never messed with those before, but well, they're saying they're not really alarming, so I think we're good to go. APU is showing off. Let's see, wing lights. I think we're good. No smoking light. And seatbelt. Probe heat. Co-pilot probe heat. All right, I think we're good. IFF mode. Yep. What is this? I think we're good. I don't think anything is mission critical. Just basic startup. And I think we're good to go. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know in the comment section below, but I think we're good. Let's go ahead and start taxi. Disengage the parking brake. I have that toggled, or I have that already modified onto my joystick. Trying to get everything situated on my joystick like I did on 2020. Like, I have my flaps modeled, or not modeled, mapped finally. All right, flaps are going down for takeoff. Not too far. Come on. Why are you going back up? I don't know if they were going all the way down. All right, there we go. That's good. Parking brakes disengaged. And some throttle. But yeah, I love the C-17. It's one of my favorite planes. That's why I had to do this the first time in. Plus, I've had some of the fans, some of the viewers been requesting the C-17 video already. So I said, cool, yeah, we can do that. So we were doing reviews on startups on multiple planes. We're going to do obviously right here, A10 from DC Designs, the A300M, the helicopters, the new Airbus helicopters that's in this sim, and the Chinook. Yeah, we're going to do all kinds of different videos. So you haven't already subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, and we're going to be doing a series for the career mode in Flight Sim. We're going to do full-on episodes going through my entire career in Flight Sim. It's going to be a good time. I see lots of good content coming out for Flight Sim 2024. Lots of good content. But let me know also in the comment section below the successes and, I guess, failures, I guess you want to call them, that you may be experiencing with the new 2024 version. I know that I had to deal with the whole, if you're part of the whole 97% club, Let me know in the comment section below about that. I am also a part of that club. I know that I actually set my computer up to remotely access my phone to remotely access my computer at home so I can get a head start on installing it since I was working. So when I got home, I was going to be able to get on, but then things just went awry the entire day. But at least I had it already set up, ready to go. So when the servers were cooperating, I could just jump right on. All right. I noticed that the skid marks, if those are skid marks that stick around, they almost like they follow. Like if you leave skid marks, they may stay there, unless that's just already there. It looked like something else before. I don't know. I could be making like, ooh, that's not right. That is supposed to be my brakes. What didn't save? Stand by real fast. Oops, that is not what I wanted. We're gonna change something because my brakes they changed something in the settings did not stick. Oops, no, we want flight, brakes. Yeah, that's supposed to be brakes. Apparently it's toggled to something else, but oh well. APU says it's running again. I don't know what the heck is that all about, but it apparently turned back on. Interesting. I know I turned that off. That's kind of weird. All right, let's go ahead and full power. Oh, beautiful sound. I don't know why the flaps are going full because they're not set to being full. Let's see how short of a runway we can take. That's perfect. Gear up. Flaps. Oh yeah, that's perfect. There's right there. It's not modeled properly, but it's all right. This is the Air Force National Museum in Dayton, Ohio. Just outside Wright Pat. This thing picks up speed real fast too. All right, we're good on speed. Yeah, she sounds amazing. Good job, Echo 19. You guys did an amazing job. Even interior wise, it sounds really good. I'm curious. Nope, no difference. Oh, also, you can pull back the blinds. Where was it? There it is. We got ourselves a visitor in the back, and we have another car co-pilot. Yeah, I really like this plane. It was well done. There are a few gripes I have. One of them, and I've already mentioned the ones I had. But besides that, oh, and the liveries too. I mean, we need some Air Force liveries. We need a Wright-Patterson Air Force Base livery for the C-17. Miltech, I hope you're hearing this. But I hope everyone enjoyed the little startup sequence of what I went through. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. See ya.